Alright. Good evening. To leveling further. Still thinking about what exactly I want to level. And I feel like I kind of want to try something here. Which I can do it like this. And I think I want to try with you. And this is mostly just an experiment. I have no clue if it even works, so I'm not gonna say anything about it being good or not. But the morsel maker is a good option for that. Rally +1 permanently. Do I already have you 3 things? Or do I still have to do something with you? I have the harvest one. Trample for slay and rally +1 I still need to do. Do you have a rally? No, you have an incant. Okay. Right, so take the rally. He will probably not rally all that much because here's the thing, the rally I don't think works with morsels, but I want to test if it does. So we play you, and we play you. Shoots to it, I have enough Ember to just not care. Apply a Shade Splitter. Morsel. Holy shit, it works. It actually fucking works. For a rally trigger. However, these two didn't count. So these two didn't get the rally. So if I play a morsel on a floor, it counts. If a morsel is just created, it doesn't. And I feel that's probably just straight up an oversight. Because I don't think that should be the case. More lifesteal, another rally trigger. At the end of this, he should have enough damage to just... He should have a shit ton of damage. But I'm not gonna play him with the morsels, because I'm gonna go for the rally. Meaning, I need to test the other stuff. Like, if a unit dies, do the morsels count? I don't know. Maybe? So let's see, re-roll. Do I want to actually do anything with this? These... Probably not. No. Enemies on each floor should be fine. Now we play Murasanoki. We play Bullet the Guillotine. Actually we do it the other way around because Bullet also has a rally trigger. The rally trigger needs to be played first. Morsel Maker fits perfectly. You and you. Now, I want an Infactory. You don't attack. That's a bummer. But should be fine. I don't give you lifesteal yet. So the morsels do not count for the rally. If they're made from the morsel maker. If we get the Infactory, and one of the morsels dies there though, does that count as a unit? I mean, obviously it is a unit, but does it count as a unit that died there? You get +1. No, they don't. That is good to know. How do you get +6? Oh, because you eat them. Right, of course. So it works with the morsels, but not with the morsel maker. He does not quite die, which is a bummer. Alright. He also has a damage shield, which I should probably try and get rid of. Dead. Incredible, what a difference this one morsel can make. I also learned that the fungi can eat morsels, but only the last stack gets the buffs actually. So the last fungi just has all of the stacks, everyone else is still +3 and +4. Another Amorous Enoki. Or the Revenge guy. I'll take the Revenge guy. Skip, get me an event. It is half Fight Club, half Hammer. On the 3rd floor, or Spell Sanctum on the 2nd one. I'll put a Spell Sanctum on the 2nd one. So, what's my plan? I think I'm gonna have the Prickly guy on the bottom floor, and the Morsel Maker behind. It's a Siphon one, don't like that. So we have you, and then here we have you and you. The Morsel Maker will feed the Prickly Puff Bull, and then Shield Stoots can just like defend the top floor. Now here we can just Eager Conscript for basically free. I mean, not basically, it literally is free. Kill the healer. Where did those 4 come from? Oh, right, this guy. Meaning I can't actually play you anywhere. Well, that sucks. 40 damage there. The 2 train suits should be able to kill him. Shade Splitter, Shade Splitter. Can't play them anywhere though, so you just get lifesteal. I need a bigger floor. And then a cluster kernel on said floor. Because I feel like just getting more spawns, or I can't afford it. Oh fuck. He's getting through. I don't think I can prevent that. Would have loved to keep the Lumcoat there. Right, Infectory, not down here. The Infectory should probably be the floor where Bull 8 is. I have no clue if we beat this guy, because this guy spawning actually kind of fucked me. Ah yeah, Infectory. Is this the row? Hit him anyway. And then these stacks for everything that isn't morsels is probably also just on the last fungi. And this is just straight up a win. It's fine. So he now gets rally plus 2 damage, I believe, which the Furnace Tap should be great for. Rally apply to decay 20 minutes, but you big... I think I can make you smaller though. Yeah, I think I'll take you. And then... I feel like I kind of already have enough Ember. I'll take some capacity on the floors. I do have the Bugworm's Growth, so I shouldn't necessarily need it. But I'll take it. Right. Rally plus 1 and plus 1 permanently. Ah, you get health now. Okay, that makes it a bit better. Can we get reduced to 1 on you? Perfect. Get an item, which is gonna be the Bloodthirsty Blind. It's this fucker. God damn it. Oh, let's see if we get enough. Right, we'll have you down here, with you behind, and then on top floor again, the Guillotine, the Amrasanoki, and the Spore Launcher, and then we'll just have a shield stood on the second floor. In Factory up here, Ear Conscript, both the Shade Splitters on this floor. Conscript, shield stood. So he can just eat to his heart's content. And then we will Loam Coat you. Yeah, you honestly are not doing all that much, so we're fine. The Furnace Top, right? Green Recruit first. Furnace Top. Yeah, the Immortal Trade is probably gonna have to wait. Kill someone. Play a Mercil, a Rubble Mercil. That does give me a little bit of Ember for the next turn. Also, turn it down to only 3. Because I don't even see if Bolate is the one killing people. Yeah, I have no Ember. Literally none. I would like to equip the... Bloodthirsting Sword on him. But, well... Didn't have the Ember. Right. We can play Mercils. 225 to 700... Holy shit, that made a difference. Yeah, and then he will have enough. The lifesteal made a massive difference there because we also get a lot more decay on him. Then Eager Conscript, Immortal Trade. I can have one Mercil up there. Do that. He gets a lot of stacks there. The Fungi still kind of the best boys when it comes to this. Bloodthirsty Blade, get a kill with it, come on. You actually do get a kill with it, I believe. He did get a kill with it. So the Bloodthirsty Blade also +1 already. Summon, apply step 3, consume, spawn 1 for each card in your consume pile. Sure, we're gonna go consume cards. Equipment. There is an upgrade to make something get me something in deployment phase. Yeah. Make it the Bloodthirsty Blade. The Loam Coat is also good. But I think it's fine. Toss. The spear steward and the spear steward. Reroll. Grow room, no grow room. Very sad. Copy a card. I don't think I need. Actually, get me another multi-strike. That will absolutely ruin me. Restore health when I move up a floor. I don't want that. I'm gonna be honest. Gold-wise, I feel like this game is a lot more generous than the first one. When it just comes to gold. And I can afford the Bloodthirsty Blade perfectly. Perfect. Right, Infectory. The Fertile Ground is only one currently, so I'm gonna skip it for now. Those are not the ones with sweep. Right, Green Recruit. Shade Splitter, a Rubble Morsel. Play both of the stewards. I also just realized that the Emerald Enoki only applies, that the Ready Trigger apply after the unit is spawned, so the Emerald Enoki does give them more health. Which is kinda neat. Right, we will Shade Splitter. Shade Splitter. Put them on the Revenge Boy. Eager Conscript here. All of them already die. But now, they're gonna die even harder. How much health are you at? 20. Right, play the Green Recruit. Play the Shade Splitter. Play a Rubble Morsel. Take 1 damage there. Plus 14, he's at 95. Oh yeah, he applies like shit tons of decay for it. The guy I want to die has 10 health now. Which means he survives a hit from most enemies. I have 1 Ember. That ain't great. Another Rubble Morsel. How much Ember Drain do you have? 2. Oh well. He actually has 19 health. He survives all 3 of them. And then he has 13 regen. Well, I wanted this man to die. Okay, you are probably gonna be good enough. Toss the Loam Coat. Have some conscripts, because why not? So yeah, these 2 die. I get 2 more mushrooms. Which triggers plus 2 health, 2 regen, plus 2 health and plus 2 damage on this guy. I don't... Wait, I have consume powers? You are consume card. That's kinda neat then. That's spawn... Wait a second. That units count as consumed spells now. At least for this. Alright, already kinda ridiculous. I kinda want permafrost on the furnace top. Yeah, get rid of this furnace top. Will he actually kill the Green Recruit, or will the Green Recruit just survive because we have... Oh shit, every single reanimate counts as a slay trigger for the sword. And as a so we spawn. He has 51 health. Every single one of those spawns a fungi, and gives me a rally trigger. How ridiculous is that? Draw +1 extend. No, I'm gonna go with the fertile ground. Actually, maybe the inhale. I'll take the inhale. Descend on units plus 1 on the slot. No. Scoop. Get me magic upgrades. Remove consume. Of course, cost -1. Furnace top. And the -1 on intrinsic. It is a better version, but it's mostly for me still just a -1. You get permafrost. Right. I would like permafrost on the other one as well, but I guess it's fine. The Bone Dog. You know what? Fuck it. Bring him along. Always bring the Bone Dog. +7 and lifesteal 1. Ah, fuck. I forgot to... Can I undo that? Restart. No. I forgot to grab the Titan Essence. Well, that kinda blows. Right. Boat. Amarasanoki. Spore Launcher. Grab your sword. Prickly Puffball. And the Morsel Maker. Green Recruit number 1. Shade Splitter. For a Rubber Morsel. Kill this guy. I could use a conscript here, but I want this guy to die. For now, I'm gonna... Do I use it? Yeah, just fuck it. Use the Furnace Top. Rally triggers. Also 10 decay on this man. Wait a minute. DK2. I don't have mana for the Infectory, that kind of blows. Okay, I should have maybe not used the Furnace Top. Okay, unfortunately my boy on the bottom floor is dead. Bone Dog in the back, and then we kill you to spawn 2. Wonderful. The Infectory also triggers when the Green Recruit dies, I just realized. Right. Get me an Eager Conscript. Like, boat just kinda shreds. The decay on summon is probably better on the bottom floor, but I feel like it doesn't really make a difference because... Oh, Green Recruit, perfect. Toss both of the Vengeful Shards. How are you still alive, by the way? Slap them. Okay, he dies now. Right. Toss this Eager Conscript. Play a Shield Steward. Shade Splitter. Yeah, the Rubble Morsel counts if it's not from a Morsel Maker. That seems like an oversight. Or maybe it's intentional, but then the morsels are kind of better again. I think they still don't count for harvest when they're eaten. But they might count for harvest when they are killed. $105 damage from the decay. Lovely. Decay still feels like just a better version of the Frostbite. Vengeful Shard out. Shade Splitter me once. Lifesteal. Sure, spawn 1. And then Fertile Ground will spawn 7. And now Boat has lifesteal. As well as like 23 regeneration. Also, I don't know if you can hear the fan. If you can, sorry about that, but I'm currently not willing to not have it active. He has 8 Ember Drain, but on the other hand he also has 9 lifesteal. And 2 multi-strike. 2, 3. And with every Slay trigger he gets more damage. Like, you're gonna kill this guy. But that's completely fine. Because we'll get him back. And then you kill him again. And then oh no, we don't get him back. But yeah, you're not getting through Boat anyway. Funga in a suit. Sounds great. I think capacity is fine. I'm gonna take more Ember. I do have some, honestly, quite expensive cards. Right, upgrade him again. That also gives us the level 3 on this. +2 and +2. That is probably also really good with... what's it called? -1 and intrinsic. No, only -1. -1 is enough. On the inhale. Would have liked it on holdover, but that's fine. Sub 3 to enemy units at the end of combat. I would put that on the bottom floor, which means it's not gonna be enough. However, the rings, the equalizing rings, could be good because we have something that increases our health, but we don't have anything that increases our life damage. Enemy units on each floor. Right, same setup as always. Boat. Amarasanoki. The Spore Launcher. Then the Prickly Puff Poo. A Morsel Maker. The Sword, and I can play both swords actually. Meaning they won't gunk up my deck. I hate these guys. Thankfully those aren't the ones with encounter, so they all die. Shade Splitter 1, Shade Splitter 2. Feed him. The equalizing rings are probably gonna go to either him or her. Doesn't really make a difference because the increase is the same. Considering that both have the same damage and health at the start. They have sweep, which means my boys are gonna die. Purge this thing. Kill you. Take that out. Rubble Morsel. Feed him a bit more. I need the Infector. Hate that. Vengeful Shard out. Bone Dog. You deal 8 damage, which you survive with the Loam Coat. Okay, now we do this so because I don't want him to hurt my pyre. It wouldn't have been that much of a damage, but I don't want to take it. Especially because these guys exist. Assholes. Yeah, they have sweep again. My Morsel Maker's gonna bite the dust here. So we can equalizing rings on you. We can just inhale here. Doesn't really make a difference. Again, I can't afford the Infectory because I draw it exactly after I used the Furnace Top. So maybe taking the damage would have been a smarter idea. They have sweep, but I think... Oh, Green Recruit. Kill him. If I play the second one is not going to die. But I'll do it anyway. Right, Shade's Blood on. That's a Mercil Jeweler. I can't fit him. Okay, get here. Yeah. They're getting a bit tanky. So the multi-strike on boat definitely helps. Also, the Bone Dog is still alive, which is great. Can you fucking stop with these assholes? Kill them. You need 16 health, which, yeah, you're not gonna have. You do just straight up survive that. Does the Bone Dog survive that attack, though? 18. He does! So that's great. Can I have my Infectory now? Actually, is the Infectory even in the draw pile? It probably is, yeah. Right, okay, fuck it. Actually, we don't need it yet. But the boy dies, that's great. A Rubble Mercil. He still dies, so we're fine. Amber Drain 2 is fine as well. Amber Drain 4 is maybe fine? Probably not. Whatever. They all die. These have done so much damage. It's incredible. You get damage shield and spell shield. That ain't great, but we will just slap you. Of course it's not fine. God damn it. You deal 3 damage, which is not enough. Also not... oh, it's only on an enemy unit anyway. I hope I don't have to see these guys again. You have... how much spell shield do you... 6 spell shield, no damage shield. But you deal a good amount of damage there. Anyway. Now you don't. Wonderful. Multi-strike is still one of my favorites, even though it's the Titan skin kind of makes it worse. Which I guess was necessary. This is unfortunately only to one enemy, so it's not that good. Another Furnace Tar. Honestly, get me the Excavated Embers. To the right. Toss both of the Calcified Embers. Also, we permanently gain plus 10 to my Pyre health. Doesn't really matter all much anymore, but I'll take it still. Summon a Mercil Mine on each floor. Units get an extra upgrade slot. Friendly units and a life set. No, get me a Mercil Miner. Money, upgrade a spell holdover on the Inhale. That's just plus 1 damage. This is plus 10 damage. It's actually the only card we can put it on. Double stack. Equal to 8x troop. Okay. So, the Excavated Embers, if they're the same as in the first game, they're basically like you get Ember and draw a card. You apply Corruption to units, take on doubles Corruption on strike. I think we should actually be fine with that. Right, so, issue I just realized. I can't use the Lone Coat because I don't have any of my mushrooms yet. Anyway, Bloodthirsty Blade. Puffball, Mercil Maker. I feel we'll have so much regen on the top floor that it really does not matter. Dog. Also, he already takes like 377 damage. And while he applies the damage to corruption to all, he only doubles it on the one he hits, which in general is gonna be the fungi at the front. So it's not that bad. This floor I really do not care about. I don't know why you have 34 health. Of course I can't spawn. Now where I need it. Okay, please go to the top floor and kill one of my green recruits. Which means the other green recruit is gonna be behind that guy. You only take 3 damage. Right, okay, fuck it. Fungi. I need the regen, is all. And he's probably gonna die soon. Excavated Ember Cache. Play this. Play these two. Do I have space? No, I do not have space. So, morsels down here. They die. Okay, the fungi died. Then we take the corruption damage, but we survive. So nothing worried. I also forgot to take a Titan Essence, didn't I? Yeah. Well, kill one. I forgot that spawns immediately. Kill another one. I still can't fit you, so why did I do that? The bone dog actually killed something? How cute. Okay, Seraph, please kill my green recruit. There's the fuck. Do I actually still need to play anything there? I don't think so. As such, I'm just gonna go ahead and start slapping them. Every reanimate trigger triggering the kill, basically the harvest trigger. Kinda great. Right, equalizing rings on you. Inhale on, yeah, just on you. So stupid. Take 6 damage from these things. They can't even kill the fungi and have some green recruits behind them. I have so much regen. And I still don't know if that's enough. I still don't know if that's even enough. If I even live that long because of the stupid bells. That's 10 damage, so we can kill something to use both of the bells. And kill them again to spawn troops. My fucking green recruits have a combined life total of 83. They're supposed to die. So while my experiment with the morsels and the Underlegion was, like the rally trigger, was kind of successful, it wasn't really. Spawn 12. Sure, go for it. It was kind of a success in that, yes, the morsels do count, for rally, but not if they're not from a card. Which is, to be honest, kind of a bummer. Also, how did you manage to get up there? Sure, more lifesteal. Apparently not even needed. Just one-shots them. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have an issue with the Titans here either. Except that I have very low health. And this team could have probably been on the bottom floor as well. Especially in the later stages. What this just shows me is that the Umbra Legion for some reason is stupid powerful. Like, comparatively. Or maybe I just played the Umbra wrong, but... the Umbra Legion is kind of ridiculous. But hey, Covenant 7 done. That should dig deep, spawn on for every 10 cards in the deck, spawn one more. Okay. 2, that is not a consume card. Importantly. Umbra level up Kindle, gain 2x Ember. The Alloyed Construct. It is the same. It is inert, gain for your 1, multi-strike 1, 25 times 2, and 25 health. So it is the exact same as it was in Monster Train 1. Enemies are stronger, we leveled up. Wonderful. The Covenant flows a lot faster than it did in the first one. And yes, we will of course play Endless. Get some more XP. To level up the Umbra Legion even more. Now there are some enemies that are probably gonna show up that have the stupid, what is it, like 60 Titan skin. On the other hand, we have someone who deals 461 damage. Prickly puffball. Where's the makeup? Shitstood and shitstood. Yeah, the Loam Coat on deployable was not the correct choice simply because, well, I don't have my spawn yet when that happens. Get a damage shield. Lovely. So you're already upgraded. Take +8 and 80 damage. Kind of a weird flex, but I guess I'll take it. 15 plus 10. I need 1 Ember remaining to use you. Rubble Morsel. Get me some Ember back. Actually didn't need any Ember remaining. I kind of want to see how much fungi in a suit I can, how much armor I can get them. Toss you Shade Splitter for an Antumbra Morsel. Could have played it up top, but I guess it's fine. You still take minus 40, minus 43. That ain't great. 6 troop stacks still. It kind of makes sense that the troop stacks are only for the last one. In factory, Mcash, give you some damage. Shade Splitter for another Morsel. Okay, yeah, you don't die, so double strike it is, or triple strike rather. He now has 6 corruption, and it should not matter in the slightest. Right, I can play my green recruits without issue. I unfortunately cannot immediately kill. So that's a bummer. Shade Splitter. We do actually have space, but we have already the 7 units. This is so good. This entire setup is ridiculous. But again, the Titan Skin, like the Titan Skin 60 are gonna come soon. You gain Slate triggers. That's fine. That does deal enough damage if I use it here. And then I can Lone Coat you. Which doesn't actually immediately do anything. And I feel like I die here actually. Because my multi-strikes are wasted on these guys. So he doesn't take enough damage and he will hit my pyre to death. The Endless is actually kind of difficult. But yeah. That clan is... The Underlegion feels really, really strong. Compared to basically everything else. And even if Boat is like a 3-guy, a 3-piece. Which is like the second largest champion you can have. Up to the monstrous. The monstrous Umbra. Right, Umbra again on the top. What do I take with it? Do I have the Architect done? With the Umbra? Yeah, I have. So I can take the Gorge one or the Trample one. Meaning I'd want heals. Play a Monster Train 1. Play a Monster Train 1 run. Elements of Speed, 35-8. Feels like a little bit more damage, but otherwise kind of unchanged. Emerald Tome. Create an ephemeral copy of the first spell you play each turn. Whatever. Commemorative Spike. Trample. Now this is a big boy. He gets to capacity 6 at the top end, I believe. He is just enormous. Which means I have to take capacity. Like, I don't think there's any way around that. Did they update her model? I feel like most likely they upgraded all of the models. Wouldn't be surprised if they did. I would be surprised if they didn't, that way around. So you a Immersal Miner. Now, if he scales the same way that he did in the first one, he gets one bigger for every level of monstrous, but I get 2 capacity for every boss I kill and take the capacity relic from. Meaning that it isn't actually that much of a concern as it was in the first one. Now, what I'd love to have is a Wildwood Tome to give him so he can trample before they attack him. What I'd also like is a Morsel Maker and a Morsel Master. Because that way we have a full floor which just gives him everything he needs. To be fair, they're not the best morsels that he gets there. Like, it's exclusively like plus damage and plus health. But if you're quick, you don't need Life Steal or Damage Shield. He's, yeah, he will heal. But I think we kill him with 2 hits, so... Now, there's the, what is it called? Forsaken Name. I'm pretty sure we actually kill him with 1 hit. Yeah, it's fine then. Like, send it. Making of a morsel. Perfect. And give him spikes? Do I take spikes? No, I think... Give the sharpen. They also updated the roadmap for the game. Morsel Maker, perfect. Which they've already announced the DLC. As well as more cards for every clan, which I'm definitely looking forward to. And additional room cards, etc., additional equipment, and I hope they add equipment for the Monster Train 1 clans. Like a big demon axe would be funny. Get me a morsel maker. Now I don't have space for anything else, but we have free full amounts of just free morsels. So we're good. Shields to it. I can't fit the trains to it, the spears to it, so we're gonna have to go without them. Now you get +8 when you're on the front. Toss the calcified ammo, that's fine. Kill the healer. Wait, why do you hit for 17? Oh, you ate the morsel miner. Right. Give him spikes. If I get enough space on that floor, I can still cast normal morsels. Unfortunately, I don't have the morsel made yet. Making of a morsel don't fit anywhere on the top floor because I have way too few space. Way too little space. But I'm pretty sure that the guy will just win here. I should probably hit the healer though. I can't hit the healer though. Do that. Have a heal. Making of a morsel. He takes 46 damage. $359. Do we have enough damage to kill that? Yes, we do. Have a heal. Kill him. I mean, he hits for like 100, so... Let's see how it goes with Arcan. Umbra Assault, one of my favorite cards. They actually buffed it for Monster Train 2. They increased its base damage by 2. Used to be 3. Morsel Master? No Morsel Master. I'll take a Crucible Collector. Upgrade unit with Titanite on the Crucible Collector. Event. An Ornate Mirror. Copy a card 5 a time. 5 times is always kind of a big ask. However, Space Prism. We need more capacity. A lot more capacity. I kind of wonder whether... So, they announced a new clan with the DLC, and I wonder whether they bring the Wormkin back from Monster Train 2. In addition, or like... Or if they make a new clan entirely for the... an entire new clan for Monster Train 2. Which I hope they do both. Not sure, but I hope they do both. Right, give me space. Shade Splitter, you, Rebel Morsel. Gorge. Unfortunately, these guys don't have trample. Now, if I find an Umbra Tome, they could have. But that is kind of luck dependent. Kill the healer. Get a train steward out. And now, I can just making of a morsel my way through the combat. I need more morsel maker. I need more stuff that makes morsels. A morsel excavator for lifesteal. I'll gladly take that. And then you can also have a spear steward. Unfortunately, you're kind of playing second fiddle here. Even though I think for a boss you're kind of better. I don't... Maybe I duplicate the morsel maker. Making of a morsel. Have a morsel. Shade Splitter, have another morsel. He already hits for 107, which ain't bad. It's a bit more than Boat had, but Boat had the advantage of it being permanent. Which, you know, is kind of hard to beat. all of the morsels. If I can get this guy quick, he will be amazing. A Wildwood Tome is what I need. Alright, Archaon. Shouldn't be too difficult. And we already have enough space that I don't actually need to do anything up there. Yeah, try and duplicate a morsel maker. Making a morsel shade splitter. Both here. And then just make the floor bigger because why not? And I think we should win that. He hits for 7. I hit for 150. 168 actually. And Umbra Assault, kill him. Get 2. Lifesteal and damage shield. And a morsel miner. And energy. It's fine. Like, he scales really quickly with all these morsels, and to be fair, the morsels have been upgraded. Do I take another morsel maker? Ah, the alloy construct would be fun. But I think I do take another morsel maker. Get me Ember. I have enough capacity production. I don't think I want an Awoken unit. You, monstrous. The monstrous is basically just stats, nothing else. At the start of turn, and a common or uncommon morsel. Absolutely. Have some money and an event. Restigian, Banished, or Lunar Coven Draft Peg. Banished. Multi-strike 1, strike minus 1. I'll take that. Because I'm pretty sure that the Penumbra is gonna scale a lot faster than this will lower his damage. So we play you up there, which actually does leave us enough space. Morsel Maker and the Crucible Collector, and then we have the Elements of Speed down here. Right. Rubble Morsel doesn't fit. Rubble Morsel. You have a Train Steward to tank. Doesn't actually help you. Well, Sharpen here. And well, actually, I can play an Umbra Morsel here. So you do survive. I do like the deployment phase. That's been actually just a great addition. We need more space. Toss the classified Amber, get her a tank, and then just give him health. Like, the bottom floor isn't gonna do all that much, but as long as they're doing something. Now this boss is gonna add Corruption 5 on entry, meaning that this guy will actually just die before we reach before we reach the level that we want. Just kill him, man. I am glad that I got the Wildwood Tome. I'm not sure if it will carry us, if he will carry us, but I have high hopes for him. Until the sweep enemies come. Making a morsel perfect. Play it. Umbra space. What do we get? Another Umbra morsel. She actually survives. Impressively. Yeah, I do like the updated model. So we can play up to 3 more morsels on that floor. And holy shit, she survives again. The Titan skin The Titan skin, I feel like the Umbra is the single clan that has the least issues with the Titan skin. Give a multi-strike. Kill the healer. Like, she will hit once, but it's frankly enough. Morsel Miner, and Umbra Morsel, and Umbra Morsel, and then you can have also a Morsel. The Morsel Maker will die before the boss reaches us, but I feel like it's fine. The eyes. Quell the Corruptor. That he is. He's actually just dying. It's kind of funny. I had thought he would maybe survive a little bit. Just one-shots the entire floor. That will not be like that forever. He has 200 damage. There are enemies after Kale that have like 400 health. So the lifesteal is amazing. The Titanite, I feel like, however, carried it a little bit. Grovel. +1 on this floor. Apply damage, shoot 1 at 2 uncommon or rare morsels. Yes. Another quick tome. I don't think I need that, so skip. Also don't really need the other two. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of disappointed because the weather report, the weather forecast promised me rain today and it has not yet happened. Go to the left, duplicate, Gorge triggers an additional time. He will have so much lifesteal. I originally thought of copying the making of a morsel, but I feel like with that much lifesteal I'm also just gonna give a multi-strike. Can we upgrade the making of a morsel to spell chain? That should be good. I did take the Titan Essence. Reanimate 1. Now that's could be a problem if I don't find my multi-strikes. Alright, get everyone set up. It's just the entire floor is filled. Single unit. Which also means I have to take capacity next. Because otherwise I cannot play the Morsel Maker on the same floor in the same turn. And I don't have any room. Did I unlock the Ember Forge yet? I don't think I did. Alright, Space Prism. Making of a morsel. Making of a morsel. So that's just a lot more making of a morsels. Can I have my Wildwood Tome? What do we actually face? Entropy, which is the sap one. And no Wildwood Tome. Meaning I play a Rubble Morsel in front, so you don't take that hit. Making of a Morsel. I still can't fit it anywhere but down here. Meaning this guy already has more health, more damage than the actual damage dealer. Now, how does the reanimate trigger with the trample, actually? That's a good question. Does it block all damage, or does it just take the 71 and then the remainder goes backwards? Wildwood Tome. Cursed Tomb Blade. I have to play the Tomb Blade Shard, Making of a Morsel. The second one, can't play, but it's ephemeral anyway. Good. Alright, get me more space. I have 4, so I need 3 more space to fit everyone. And yeah, he's my main floor, like No question about that. Have a restore. He has 12 corruption, which ain't ideal. Get the corruption guy forward. So much lifesteal. Now double strike, I think, consumes the lifesteal a lot faster than if he didn't have it. But on the other hand, what are you gonna do with it? Of course, all the good morsels go to my boy up top. He doesn't really care about what he eats as long as he eats, because he gets the lifesteal from it. Yeah, he died to corruption. Not surprised. Do you actually win here? You don't. I'm not really all that surprised, but still a bit disappointing. I do have the Bugworm's growth, so maybe you know what? I'm not gonna take capacity. I'm gonna take Ember again. I'm gonna take Ember again because I feel like I want to take a Furnace Tap. Yeah, he uses up lifesteal on every hit, even if he's full health. So the multi-strike gets lost a lot earlier. But I do have the double gorge trigger, so we're not that bad on that. Gain 2 Ember, draw 1, meaning I don't actually have to take the Ember. Preserve Thorns, definitely. No, not raining. Equipment... No, but a room could be fun. What rooms do you offer? Silence to non-boss enemy units. I'll take that. A boiler room. I can't combine these two because they're the same card. And there is no other equipment I get here. Okay. Friendly unit can conduct 1 on Slay. That is completely irrelevant because I don't have any offensive spells, I don't think. I do have an Umbra Assault, but that is not worth it. Apply Dazed, or at the end of an battle gain 100 gold. I need to play Inkbound. I'll take the Dazed. Front unit on a floor on a random floor gets dazed. Right. Kale. They grant lifesteal, which shouldn't be a problem. I don't think. So I don't really mind the lifesteal because it doesn't increase the enemy's health. And if it doesn't increase the enemy's health, my quick guy will just slaughter them. On the other hand, it means that this man is a little bit more of might have a little bit more of an issue. Alright, we're just making over morsel. You die. Which, to be fair, I don't really care all that much about, actually. Another making of a morsel. He's eating good tonight. Kill this thing, though. Wonderful. Wait, how did you get to 9 stacks of lifesteal? What? Oh, there was a morsel excavator there. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Zone of Silence down here. Then make the room bigger. Making of a morsel. And another morsel. I need more morsels, is what I see. I also need my multi-strike and my quick. He doesn't need quick because nothing will one-shot him. Like, nothing will one-shot him. Alright, there's my quick, there's my multi-strike, there's my making of a morsel. Unfortunately, I don't have a space prism, so top floor will remain small. And now your lifesteal doesn't matter. The Zone of Silence was a great find. Like, he'll just one-shot this entire floor. Preserve Thorns I'll take. Making of a Morsel. Play it. Morsel Miner again. Rubble Morsel, no space. And then we can just sting. I feel like some of the changes, they have massively buffed the Umbra. Like, comparatively to, for example, what I've seen of the Hellhorn, for example, it really feels like they massively buffed the Umbra. Like, +9/+9 comparatively to +6/+6 is immense. Go this guy. You do survive. Yeah, damage shield is better. He has 30 lifesteal. He will have even more very soon. He doesn't have trample, or quick, or multi-strike, so he only one-shots a single enemy, but he will also not die. Alright, Umbra Assault, play a Excavator, actually play him up here. Some lifesteal for the man. Umbra, another Excavator, I can't fit him. And then, of course, a Miner. How many space prisons do I still have? I still love that the Morses are also just slapping people with rocks. So much lifesteal. Can we get you multi-strike? No, but we can get you more space. Now, I do have one more space, one more slot open up here, so again, the boy has priority. How much space do I have here? I actually have enough, because I only need 3. Okay, now we get multi-strike. Just in time. Alright. I think I'm gonna get rid of these spikes. I'm not really using them. More damage shield. He does scale very quickly with these morsels. I feel like the monstrous path is the weakest of them. Because the architect allows you to make big floors, which is good for some builds you do. And the Gorger is, well, it's just a Gorger. Gorging is kind of what this clan's supposed to do. So, the Gorging is always... He kills again. Apparently my champion is just here for the waves, because this guy just completely eradicates all the bosses. And Covenant 8. The Covenants feel a lot easier than the later Covenants in Monster Train 2, though. Monster Train 1, though. There were 25 of them who all stacked on each other. Get me... Draw. And now I hope that the Bugworm's growth triggered on the top floor. Because if it didn't, I might have a slight problem. Toss. Actually, before I do that, upgrade. Trample. 250 baseline. That is not bad. The Void Armament is a... Is it though? Multi-strike 1, so 2 times multi-strike, it costs 5. Which is just insanely expensive. But it could be good. Take me to the boiler room. Unstable Vortex. Toss the 2 Spear Stewards. I'm not really that into the boiler room. Because I don't think it's that good. You have the Penitent Prayer Stones, which I don't think they're that strong. The middle guy, the middle floor may die. 6. Unfortunately, that means I have to play you on a different floor. Down here. I hope the trample is enough. Play this man up there with a Morsel Maker. And then play the Animus of Speed, who will just impale herself on the Penitent Prayer Stone. 200, yeah. 200 with spikes 6. And of course I immediately just get that thing. Amber Cash, Rubble Morsel, deal 3 damage. Do I care? Yeah, pull him forward. Pull him I actually do want to see. So the trample deals the damage to the first one until he's dead, which would be 7 in this case. And then he deals damage to the other one. Even though he does survive. Okay, can you kill before the Morsel Maker dies? I will never run out of Ember again. I'm actually just gonna give you... You need to survive, so I'm gonna give you damage shield. Excavator. Can I fit you anywhere? No. He has 6 corruption, does he? That's unfortunate. Wait, what applied corruption to him? Right, Morsel Excavator. You have 1 more space. You have 1 more space. Preserve Thorns. Get rid of this thing, if you would. And then +4 and +5. Okay, this guy with the boiler room actually does apply a lot of damage. I still haven't found my quick yet. It's a bit of a bummer. But I also have shit tons of just Ember. You do kill this. He gets through with 9 damage, but that should be fine. Morsel Miner down here. Right, I don't think the bottom floor is the best for this guy. They have 500 health. Why do they have 500 health? What kind of bullshit is that? Yeah, he needs a heal. That is actually also quite of a good buff to the Awoken, with healing 5. I should have taken the capacity. No, seriously, why do they have 500 health? I lose here. Because of 500 health. So, the Covenant 8 increased them from 375 health, which is okay, to 500. That's 125 health increase. That is massive. But Umbra level 5. Engine upgrade, consume -1 slow +1 ember for the rest of battle. The Teeth of Gold, 5 damage to the back enemy unit when a unit is eaten. I think that used to be 3. So that was also buffed. And Primordium. Now Primordium is actually kind of unique as a champion. And I feel like the Primordium here... Holy shit, they doubled the damage of Plink. They just straight up doubled the damage. Anyway, the Primordium and the second for the Melting Remnant, the Little Fade, are kind of the most unique among the champions, I feel. Because one of them is made to be eaten and one of them is made to die. Now, what do I take with the Melting, though? Melting Rally could be good. Or just Harvest. I do wonder. I don't actually know. So I know that every troop counts as a rally. I don't know if every troop counts as a harvest. Harvest +1 and +5. Spawn 1 on each floor per 20 cards on turn start. Spawn 1 on each floor per 20 cards, and that's kind of funny. Like, you already start with 22. I'll probably never have 40, but that will always be like a spawn, which isn't mad. And then I want to see if that fungi dies. I get +3, -2 from... He loses 4. But now we kill both. So every troop that dies does count as a harvest stack. Which could make Flicker ridiculous as well. Yeah, apply burnout here. Have a dreg. I don't necessarily want the dregs to survive, because they're not that good. Granted, they are 12 threes now instead of 9 threes, as they were in the first game. But they're mostly still just fodder for Flicker. I should give Flicker the Loam Coat. We're at troop 5. Do we win? We do. Flicker Loam Coat. Burn out. They still burn out because nothing deals damage. Flicker, I'm not gonna lie, from the design-wise, Flicker's my favorite hero. Favorite champion. I do like coats. And I do like the birds. Right, I'm molded, I'll take. Infectory. I intend that a lot of units are dying. A squad leader or a spore launcher, who is just unfortunately way too big. Multi-strike 1, not really needed. Plus 15 +1 and burnout 1. Do I give you burnout 1? I don't think so. There are cases where the burnout is really good. To be fair, plus 15 plus 5 is extremely strong. Like, again, massively buffed from the previous one. Like the first game. Have a lady, have a sheets to it, have a sheets to it. And then we rally the troops. Have a drink. I want them molded on holdover, like immediately, as soon as I can. Oh, they have haste. I didn't look for that. Loam Coat on Flicker. Yeah, you're just gonna get through. We can't really prevent that. More burnout in here. Okay, so one problem you we might already point out with this path is that the rally, the harvest trigger here, it takes a while. Okay, I can't fit you anywhere else. Immediately just hate the haste. It takes a while to stack up, but as soon as it's stacked up, he's just immense. And factory. Spawn one more. Only 180, that ain't great. Oh, I wanted to see if the loan code, if the propagate increases the burnout. The Titan skin is a problem though. He also gains damage shield, which is also a problem there. 217 damage. I think that should actually be good then. If the propagate increases we can mold, but we can't really do anything with that. Like, none of the units fit. I think we still survive. Because now the Pyre will just one-shot. Okay, not one-shot, but two-shot. I'm not sure why that took so long. Right, extinguish. Apply stealth to the friendly units. Propagate 2 on all units. Get a remnant unit. A weakless Baron. Amazing harvest trigger. Take it. Spell chain. Probably not. Can I remove consume? No. Remove consume on the proliferate is what I'd want to do. Get wax and spike plus X food and burnout food friendly unit. Yeah, take that. My Pyre is also taking a lot of damage. Rage 2, Rage 4. I only need to beat KO. That is my current goal, because I want to upgrade my champions. And I'm gonna play on the top floor this time. Bring you along. Play the Lady of the House down here. Together with this. Now I hope I draw a loam coat. I didn't draw a loam coat. Play a well, the Drex just go here then. So I have a feeling I'm not gonna play all that much with the... What's it called? Molded then. Right, unfortunately I don't have space for the molten encasement. In which case I'm just gonna give all of you burnout 4 and plus 12 damage. Maybe I'll just mold her again. Molding units that already have burnout is, I feel like, generally preferred. Wonderful. Like, they already have a lot more damage just from that wax and spike. The harvest does help, will help, but the wax and spike definitely help more. Now, loam coat him. Does it propagate the burnout? It does. That's amazing. Next question. Does it propagate the stealth? Because if it does, that makes some of my units just infinitely better. Immediately. I kinda am running out of life here though. But yeah, this kind of... Again, I kind of feel like the Underlegion is just really, really strong. Unfortunately, I don't have space to play you. However, we can play the Lady of the House, who is a 50-50 with Burnout 4, and we can Molten Encasement it. Everybody, more Burnout. Right, this guy needs multi-strike. Because now, I'm pretty sure you can propagate the stealth. Which would make it even stupider. $150 health and 9 regen. That ain't bad. He hits once and we get 8 harvest triggers. That is amazing. Also, +5/+5 is also massively buffed. Pretty sure it used to be +2/+2, or no, +3/+3. Kill friendly units, reform random units to this floor until it exceeds its capacity. I don't think so. An Empress Enoki if I could fit her. However, I don't feel like I have Ember problems currently. So, what do I take? I'll take equipment. I have a heal. Upgrade the harvest even more. Always +10/+10. It's +2/+10. A bloodthirsty blade. Silence the non-boss enemy units or magic power. I'll take a bloodthirsty blade. Magic upgrade. Unfortunately, I cannot upgrade this guy for +10/+10. That would probably be a bit stupid, but I can get stealth 4. Multi-strike is probably... yeah, it's not him. But... endless. Reanimate 1. I'll skip that. Because I only hit once each time. I feel like I already have enough space. Okay, undo that. Need to keep in mind the rally trigger first. Already running out of Ember. No. Nah, it's these guys. We do have space. We do have space for the great stealth egg. Where's me stealth egg? I also need the wax and spike before I use those two. The stealth egg not being on deploy is understandable, but sad. Proliferate. Play the drugs. Perfect. Ah, fuck. Can't have the loam coat there. Unfortunately, it only takes not that much damage, actually. On the other hand, they will never hit us. Because we have stealth. Alright, these guys just... In Monster Train 1, there wasn't anything that just had stealth, haste, it was always something else giving haste. Like, there was always that one guy that enchanted everything with haste. Alright, you have trample. I forgot. You apply sap, which ain't grand because most of my units aren't actually that strong. Alright, now I need the loam codes, so we don't accidentally burn out. Right, Venture Shirt, loam coat on you. Unfortunately, no more stealth for me. Except you are kind of going to propagate the stealth. Now the action will apply sap to everyone, I'm pretty sure. He still dies. So we good. I really want a grow room, so I can apply the burnout early, and then just have it propagate automatically. The stealth, also propagatable, amazing. A Vodavari, Endless Extinguisher 1, you are exact same. Apply stealth to friendly units. Yes. Dig deep. Spawn one more for every 10 cards in your deck, which is already quite a lot. To the right, Armory. Another Bloodthirsty Blade, sure. Unstable Vortex away, the Spear Stewards. Not the Victor's Baron. The Spear Stewards. Magic. Holdover costs me 105. Fuck. The stealth thing on holdover is also kind of great. I don't want the Penitent Prayer Stones. I have a feeling that my Amarasanoki might die. Amarasanoki, Rector Flicker, Wickless Baron, a squad leader, Lady of the House. Then, Loam Coat, just immediately. I want to make the Dig Deep cheaper. I kind of feel like it has to be cheaper. Bloodthirsty Blade on you. Dreg 1. Dreg 2. Dreg 3. Wonderful. Yeah, we don't have anything that can be molded yet. Molten encasement, and then everybody gets burnout. Drag down here. Propagate me all of the stealth. Now the stealth kind of makes it so we don't have harvest triggers anymore. Which is a bit of a problem in itself. I need more loam coats. And factory... Stealth boy. Everybody gets more burnout. And spawn 1. Yeah, that is the problem that I see. I kind of don't deal enough damage. Alright, Bloodthirsty Blade. Both of them die, that is good. My highest damage is probably still just the troop here. And this guy isn't actually that scary. Propagate on you. Everybody gets that. I kind of also want to propagate on the troop stack. You have dealt 21 damage. That will kill me. Holy shit. I was lacking damage, and I kind of feel like one was able to note that. Subsuming Blade, piercing deal 5. They buffed that. They halved its mana, its ember cost. Used to be 2. Flicker's Liquor. When you play a unit after deployment, the random card on hand is reduced to 0 until played or discarded. They probably did have to qualify. What can I take for damage? I still feel like I just want to try to grow them. Loam Coat again, Weakless Tycoon, and the Purifying Cleanse. Remove buffs. Fuck the Volatile Gauge. Remove 2 random units and apply an additional +10. Sure. So that makes the units that I actually want to draw very much different. Yep, very much so different. Eludes will not rest. Do I? Loam Coat him. I don't have space for the dregs I want to play. Loam Coat him as well. A dreg. Can I play a dreg up here? No, I cannot. Purifying Cleanse again. Have a mushroom. The healers are incredibly annoying. But now we have a drag that deals 32 damage per hit. And he's dead. Have some mushrooms. Wonderful. If I get a giraffe, that would be great. Honestly, my favorite would be if I'd get a Legion of Wax, but I'm pretty sure I can't even get that yet. I think I'll have to unlock that still. Whiplash. Apply +10 and burn out 2 to a friendly unit. Sure. And... ooh, that's kind of funny. But I think... do I take another Loam Coat? No. Yeah. No? No. Take the Green Recruit. Remnant. Draft. A Bounty Stalker. Ooh. If I can equip that with... well, I don't have Ember. I don't have enough money. Why did I do that? Stupid. Titan Skin. Bounty Stalker early? Great. Especially if you give him Burnout. Because then he just dies. Right. Unfortunately, we don't have the space for the Tycoon anymore. Because frankly, the Bounty Stalker is more important. Dreg and toss the calcified Ember. But yeah, you want this guy early. As early as you can. So he dies. I don't have any damage. I don't have anything for the healers, which is a problem. Play him there. Play him there. Give Whiplash. No, you're just gonna die. Play another drag. Whiplash you for a bit more damage. If you can give this guy Burnout and Endless, he's great. We cleansed his spikes! That is amazing. Green Recruit. Purifying Cleanse on... no. Play the Dureg. This guy at least has to die. Purifying Cleanse on you. Like, he already does 45 damage, that's not bad. I'm still waiting for the drain that was promised to me. Wait, was that today? No, I think it was actually tomorrow, wasn't it? No, it should have rained today. Hey, the weather forecast. Oh well. Right, what are we doing here? Apparently we're losing. Yeah, apparently we're losing. That ain't great. So the Tycoon has a problem comparatively to the Baron in it gives you a lot of money if you get it to get all the harvest triggers, but in combat itself, it's kind of fuck-ass useless. Yeah, that's a loss. Like, no shot. It's a what, a 1040, which it could be better. But I think I'll leave it at that one for today. Tomorrow I have a day off, so I may be able to stream earlier, depending on when I get to get groceries. But until then, I hope, well, thank you for watching, if you make it this far. I hope you have a nice evening, I hope you have a good day, good night, and I hope you have a nice weekend. Goodbye.